Some say money is everything, but she sees it as her savings. Didn't I buy land for my parents' retirement? This is what I want, not your charity. We all did it together, and I want my things back. The old lady watched in disgust, her hands trembling with the pipe. Who would have thought her son, raised for 30 years, would kick her out? Both families still bickered, with the old man caught in the middle, a never-ending symphony of headaches. A deeper sadness overwhelmed him. The daughter wanted the land back, but what swallowed can be spit out. The eldest son refused to return it or pay for care, saying, "Find another son." "Well, I spent all the money, so I'm not paying you. I gave it to you. I cared for you. Now you want me to hand over the land and the house. I can't just give up my living space so easily. Raising a son isn't a walk in the park. As for taking care of the elderly, that's just what one should do." The village chief was at his wits' end. The village chief had an idea. Eldest son pays $1,000/year, daughter $500. Someone will take care, right? Why, house has no space. We had the care fee but no stay. Thankfully, the village chief helped. He found the old man in an abandoned hillside house, surrounded by thick snow, like an ice sculpture world. The old man followed in, the house cold as his heart, the bed in disarray. "I've got things to do, talk later. Find me at home if needed." After the chief left, the old man stood quietly for a long time. It was better than nothing. He borrowed some firewood from the neighbors, just enough to feed his old cow. The trash inside got cleaned up, and now it looked somewhat. He lit the fire, and suddenly dark smoke spread everywhere, like a warning of impending disaster. He began coughing from the smoke, hacking up a storm, and for a moment, it felt like he was exhaling all his worries. He was lost in thought. Two sticks clung together, transforming into something to shovel snow with, and the firewood's owner appeared. The old man admitted his mistake, and when he saw the neighbor reaching for money, the kind-hearted neighbor felt a bit shy and picked up a shovel. With the snow recently falling, the nights in northeast China came early, and he had to seal up the windows before darkness fell. Plastic sheet shielded him from the cold wind, nails securing the wood. His sweat mingled with hopes. He tossed dry leaves, mixed with tobacco, to last days. Granddaughter and Yuring came to visit. They brought potatoes and buns. The girl stared blankly at her grandpa. The son-in-law dropped money, clearly not wanting his daughter to get too close to the old man. A few short exchanges severed their family ties, and the daughter's visit didn't warm the place at all. The house fell silent once more. He carefully drew water at the riverbank and loaded it onto the ox cart. Just when filling the tank, the village chief barged in. "This meat looks good." The village chief patted himself on the back, bragging about how well the family meeting went. But hearing that only his daughter sent $50, he quickly pulled out his phone. "Listen up, everyone. Get your family meeting contributions in. You guys all ran away, it's time to cough up the cash." And just like that, he hung up, going back to his business. He claimed he was busy, but when pressed, the old man learned that his unfilial son was playing mahjong. At least he promised to find work for the old man, to earn a bit. In the bitter cold, the old man swung his sickle vigorously. He harvested the lazy landlord's corn, knocked them down, gathered the cobs, and worked tirelessly all day. At last, the old man was laden with corn, but just 2 steps in, the ox cart got stuck in a ditch. He had to wait, the cart stuck in the ditch. He carefully picked up the scattered corn and put it in the cart. He went to help, but the old cow was too frail. After some effort, they still made no progress. The cart remained in its predicament, and the shopkeeper, not seeing him, finally came out to check. What on earth is this guy doing? He couldn't even get the cart to budge. He whipped it with all his might, each crack seeming to stab at his own heart. The landlord gave him $100, told him not to come tomorrow. He quietly tacked it away, not arguing. Without a job, he could only scavenge for scraps, and that snow-covered slope was perilous. To survive, he had to crawl around up there, and who would have thought his son knew about this and came to the back mountain searching for him? "So you still have some pride?" "My family doesn't care about that. Do you really think it's embarrassing? You and your wife kicked me out, and now you don't want to come home. Am I the one who gave you money? Did you even give me money? If you did, I might just get myself some spare ribs. All the cash I scrounged is gone, what a bummer. But hey, those few bucks should last me a few days." The potatoes my son-in-law brought were unpeeled. The knife used to carve veggies was rusted. He greased the pan with some oil he found, tossing the unseasoned potatoes into it. But hey, it was filling. He became good buddies with his neighbor, playing cards together. Neither of them cared much about winning or losing, they were just having symbolic fun. Eventually, Aldby saved up some change. He tore off the flimsy plastic and replaced it with glass. The sunlight outside brought a glimmer of hope. But it seemed like the universe didn't want to see him thrive as heavy snow fell the next day. He poured the last cornmeal into a bucket with boiling water. The old cow didn't know it was their last meal at home. Without worries, the old man stared at the cow, murmuring, after years of companionship, "Please don't worry about me, I have no choice, really no choice." The cow trader scrutinized the old cow from top to bottom.